Whew. Alrighty, hey guys, AnimeWestReacts here. This is reaction to Seraph of the End, chapter 137. Title of this chapter is The Queen's Time. So we start off Cruel and Farid. Cruel wondering what power. He's clearly different from before. Farid says, so what say we get started? And then Cruel's like kind of thinking, she's narrating, I guess, says, which of us is stronger? It still feels like I might edge him out. And Cruel's like, get started with what? What are you after? Yeah. Farid's like, that's a good question. What are you? And then she's like already attacking him. And he's like, what? Oops. And he's like, wow, how fast. That's a third progenitor for you. She noticed my power instantly. And so she goes for a sidekick. He seems to like dodge, or he does get hit in the face because we see the blood. He's like, And then Cruel says, fool, if you can't get away, I'll beat you to death here and now. And slams her fist down into his face on the ground and says, thought so. The balance of power is... And then he grabs her hand and says, spell complete. And then he says, defiled him. Kisei Shingon. And then, yeah, you got like a chain that goes through her arm, it looks like. And yeah. Looks like she like tries to cut her arm off or something. There's like the chain is like going through her arm, and then you see like a slashing motion. Like she tries to cut her arm off, but it doesn't cut through, and she's just like, So yeah, I can't sever my arm. And you see like Farid's got like this chain. It's like, so tired. She like kicked the top of his head off. Wow. Whew. And he's thinking, but if I'm gonna devour someone higher ranked, I need to go through that spell rigmarole to make sure they don't take me over. And then yeah, he like puts his hands up like that, and she's like looking at him. He's like, his head comes back, and he's like, oh, well, how do I look? Am I back to my handsome self? And then Cruel's thinking, this chain, it's uncuttable. What is it for? And then Cruel says, is it slow acting poison? And then Farid's like, what now? And Cruel's just like, how long does it take to work? Will it make you stronger than me as time passes? And he's like, no, you have it all wrong. This is the red thread of fate that's bound us since our previous lives. And then Cruel's like, it's faint, but I can smell Crowley on you. And he says, oh no, you noticed I cheated on you. But I promise I'm a loyal member of your faction. And yeah, she's like, you're somehow absorbing vampires. And then he like jumps at her, his mouth goes like giant. And then Farid's like, you catch on quicker than I expected, your majesty. And then she like tries to dodge out of the way, but yeah, he like stops her with the chain, I guess. And his like finger seems to like transform into a mouth. And then yeah, Cruel's thinking, my body isn't growing weaker. It's not slow acting poison, then it's something that he needs to devour me. And then she thinks, in that case, I can win this fight. And then she says, I win. And then yeah, like behind him before he seemed to even notice that. And then Cruel says, you take a third progenitor too lightly. And then he says, no, I promise I don't. And then someone says, Gurren, help. Oh, and then yeah, Gurren and Mahir come out of nowhere and stab her in the back. So yeah. And then yeah, Mahir says, the spell. Farid says, it's been long enough for me to eat her. I do it now and she won't be able to take me over. And they say, devour. Gurren yells, devour her already then. And he's like, it's not that easy, geez. That's exactly what I plan to do. And Krill says, "You're still taking me too lightly, especially since it's 3-on-1. I'm still unarmed, and you can only muster this much of a power gap." Okay, and then she summons her weapon, says, "Arcane, drink my blood." And we see the bat bites her on the hand. It's like one-eyed bat thing she's always had with her. And alright, she's transformed. And yeah, they're all like shocked. Grabs Bear by the head and seems to like toss him. Yeah. Tosses him through some buildings. And he's like, "Oof, well, this is bad. She's way more powerful than anticipated. Taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure we can turn this around." And Mahir yells, "Gurren, pull back as fast as you can." And then we got Cruel. It says, "Arcane drinks a lot of my blood, and if it stops drinking, it can't move. Do I finish them off quickly, or do I drink their blood and extend my power? Which is wiser?" And then Farrah's like, "Damn." And you see like these claw marks go through a building. She says, "You wait there. I'll take my time interrogating you later." And we have Gurren like in a stance, focusing, it looks like. And then Mahir says, "This is bad. Very, very, very bad. Damn it, I badly miscalculated her power. Given her average strength, I figured she was already using her sword's power. Why hasn't she used it before now? Does her weapon have some kind of limit on it, or is there a hefty price she has to pay to use it? Given the abnormally high jump in her power when she pulled it out," and then Gurren's like, "Miscalculation." And then, yeah, says, "You knew from the start that challenging a third progenitor would be risky." And then Mahir yells, "Shut it. And would you not lecture me, please? I'm busy here." And then Gurren says, "It's gonna go how it's gonna go." And then she says, "I refuse to put you in danger. If you die, it's over for me." And then Gurren says, "Yeah, but the both of us are walking dead. We should have died together with everyone 8 years ago." And Mahir yells, "You aren't dead yet. You aren't dead yet. I won't let you die." Gurren says, "Mahir," and she says, "Shut up, just shut up." And Gurren says, "Mahir, it's the same as it was back then. If I die now, then we'll both get to go together." And she like grits her teeth and says, "No, never. Not when we come so far. We're almost there. We're so close." And he says, Great, she's coming this way." And Gurren yells, "Mahiru." And then, yeah, she yells, "Hold it, we made a deal with you. If you helped us, we turn Ashura back." And then, yeah, she like flicks or like does something with her finger. And yeah, Krill then says, "You have to go. Right now, you're a greater threat than even Farid Bathory. As of now, the deal is off." And she says, "Wait." And yells, "Gurren," and then he's like, she like cuts the building with her finger, it looks like, because see like the top of it come flying off. And then, yeah, he says, "Spring shift, Mahiro no yo," as he like jumps up, tries to attack her. Krill says, "Too low, too slow," and you see like his sword like breaks. He's like, "What?" And yeah, then she bites him, and Mahiro yells, "No." Well, quite a chapter showing Krill was actually way stronger than they thought. Kind of underestimated her, I guess. But yeah, so we end the chapter off with Krill biting into Gurren. Mahiro's like, "What?" And then she yells, "No." And that's where we cliffhanger for this one. So yeah, pretty good one. Like that they didn't just have Barrett immediately defeat her, that she's actually seeming to kick in all their butts. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you do, then be sure you like it, share it, sub to this channel, and I'll see y'all next month. So later.